Mitroman Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps Human Ecology playlist. This is your presenter Reddy. South Asia Maps is an intellectual Kshatriya channel, South Asia centric heritage, culture and geography is brought to my audience. Once a while, I will also be presenting the issues related to humans on the planet Earth. So, today we are going to discuss about detritus ecosystems. This is the part of human ecology, human predicament, work of Dr. Catton and his monumental books Overshoot and Bottleneck. This is Dr. Catton's monumental work Overshoot, the ecological basis of revolutionary change. Other book, The Bottleneck, Humanity's Impending Impasse, Humanity's Predicament. So, I will be talking about that today. And before we enter into today's the presentation, Detritus ecosystem, I strongly recommend Mitroman Bandhuvam that we have a fascinating South Asia Maps Reddy educational channel. There are more than 200 immaculately made presentations on varied topics, because today's presentation is about human ecology. I will be putting under this playlist, you can see the playlist is human ecology. You can access from there. And if you like the content, please subscribe. And if you are listening me at shared chat, please add your comments and also suggestions. Detritus ecosystem is today's topic of discussion. This is the algal pond. These algae are called Detriti-vores, part of Detritus ecosystem. This is a human being called Homo colossus. I talked about Homo colossus, Homo sapiens before. You can go and listen that presentation for more detail. This Homo colossus, a gigantic human being, it is also a part of Detritus ecosystem, is a Detriti-vore, means eats and lives on detritus. What is detritus means? Detritus simply means, in case of geology, there are rocks, the rocks weather and form the small rock, they are called detritus. In case of biology, it's the same. If you have an organic matter, let's say plant, falls off and decomposes, then you can see the lot of small organisms eating it. It's a dead organic matter. An animal in savanna is dead. Lot of other organisms eat it. That dead, decaying organic matter of plant or animal, organic in origin, is detritus. Vore means a person or an organism that eats. This is herbivore, eats the vegetable type of things. Omnivore eats everything. Carnivore eats carnal flesh. Detritivore eats detritus. Earthworms are detritivores. Dung beetles are detritivores. Algae also detritivores. Humans, especially Homo colossus, is also detritivore. What is a detritus ecosystem? In case of North America, where there are 4 clear-cut seasons, you have a fall and winter and spring and summer. In fall, all the leaves, they will fall off. The rainwater carries them to a pond. All the leaves are deposited in the pond here, algal pond. And they start decomposing, dead organic matter accumulates. Because the winter follows, The cold temperatures put the algae in abeyance, they will not grow. Once spring starts after spring equinox, that is the March 21st, the temperature warms up and algae bloom tremendously. Within a couple of days, you see the entire pond algae, and they will exhaust this resource, the nutrients. Then algae will fall off. Algae fall leaves carried to pond, rich source of nutrients. Winter temperatures keep the algae at check. The warm spring algae will bloom. Algae in the age of exuberance. Then eruption starts, the blooming starts. When nutrients exhaust, they crash, they die off. There is a massive die off. There are no nutrients anymore. This is a detritus ecosystem. These innocent, incautious, exuberant algae, they pass the age of exuberance. After they pass this age of exuberance, the sequel is a crash because of there are no sustenance, there are no nutrients. That is die-off. Overshoot always results in a die-off, a crash. The algae are Detriti-vore because they survive on the nutrients of the dead decomposing organic material of the fallen leaves. Then why human is also Detriti-vore? Well, after 1800, industrialization now brought industrial agriculture. That means all the food produced now is from the fertilizers, pesticides, and machines ploughing and harvesting and processing the food. There is no more human labor or animal muscle power involved. Not much, very marginal. Fertilizers are made from natural gas. Pesticides are made from petroleum. And machines are synthesized, run from the coal and coal-based products. So these are all detritus. They were once dead organisms millions of years back in the Carboniferous era. They were buried under the soil. We dug them out. This detritus, that is the dead organic material, their descendants, that is the coal, natural gas and oil. Today humans are consuming. These products are turned into a food, the industrial agriculture. So, industrial human being Homo colossus is also Detritivore. In 1818, there used to be 1 billion people on the planet Earth. Very easy to remember. That is the Battle of Waterloo time. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was building his Khalsa empire. There was no fossil fuels at that time. All the agriculture was the traditional draught animals and human muscle power is used. Now, 2025, there will be 8 billion humans on planet Earth. Most of them are Homo colossuses, depending on the detritus food. That means now they are under detritus ecosystem. Will the same fate will fall to these detrivores like the algal pond organism? According to the ecology, it is the natural sequel. Once these fossil fuels get depleted, what will be the fate of the humans on the planet Earth? That's the very important things we have to keep in mind, and humans has to be very cautious. They should not add any more numbers to their population. So this is about detritus, decaying dead organic matter. The insects are living on that decaying organic matter. Homo colossus, giant human being, is a detritivore because he survives on the fossil fuel base, that is the decaying organic matter. So This is the earthworm. This is also Detriti-vore that also survives on eating the decaying organic matter on the soil. This is the planet Earth, the only planet on the universe where the human population can survive and we have a habitat. Before 1500 voyages, entire planet Earth, there was a traditional agriculture. Humans were surviving on agriculture, that is photosynthesis and human muscle power, animal muscle power. After industrialization, now most of the people on the planet are Homo colossus or modestly Homo colossus. They are intensively dependent on detritus ecosystem, detrivorous ecosystem. 1818, 1 billion people on the planet Earth. Now there are nearly 7.7 billion people, almost 8 billion people under detritus ecosystem. Will this incautious, innocent organisms, Homo colossus, will face the same fate like the algae on the pond? According to Dr. Catton, Overshoot, ecological basis of change, the same fate the humans will undergo. That is the bottleneck century human impasse. One can alleviate it if we are cautious and if there is no change in our social organization and behavior, the things will get even more complicated. That's what the talk about. The detritus ecosystem, Detriti-vore, the organism that lives on the detritus ecosystem. Algal pond, algae are Detriti-vores. 8 billion humans on the planet Earth today are also Detriti-vores, dependent on decaying organic material, natural gas, coal, oil, their products, fertilizers, pesticide, industrial civilization. This is the thing we should keep in mind. Thank you very much, friends, Mitrom and Bandhuvam. See you later in other presentation.